Hello, I want to thank you for all your nice comments. There was quite a few of them and just really encouraging, and thank you so much. It was an encouragement to me. I had a question about applying the wood chips and compost. If you have whatever you want to apply to the ground, you want to use the finest material close to the ground, like your compost first, then wood chips on top of that. And then when you get ready to plant, you just pull everything back and you plant in the soil. And as the seeds come up, then you move the material back around them to cover the ground to feed the soil. And as the wood chips or compost lay in the soil, every time it rains or you water, it feeds the soil and keeps, nurturing the plants. And so it's a constant source of input in the soil. We have bees here. The honeybee is not the best pollinator from my experience, because they have honey at home when it's cold outside. They're not going to go outside because it's warm inside and they can eat honey. Where mason bees and native bees, they have no honey, and so they have to eat. And so they're totally on whatever plant's blooming. So they're much more effective pollinators than honeybees. And what I've done to encourage them, I have this big wooden block of wood, probably about a 4 by 12, and I drill holes in it, 1/4-inch holes, and they go into those holes and lay their eggs, and that's where they multiply, and then they do a wonderful job of pollinating my food.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And so if you just create places, for bees to want to live around your place, so they'll hang out. And then for wintertime, there's a plant called Mediterranean pink heather, which blooms all winter long. It's a pink flower. It's a ground cover. It probably gets about a foot tall, but it really grows in thick, and it makes a really nice flowering cover during the wintertime when there's no flowers. So that's a nice thing, plant to have in your yard, just to encourage to feed bees during the wintertime when there's no food. Some had a question about pruning apple trees and plum trees. Apple trees will put out growth considerably slower than plum trees. Plum trees are pretty vigorous. And so with your plum trees, you want to make sure that you keep as anything that grows inside the tree, you prune out, and you prune the tree so it comes up and out of itself. And that way you'll maintain a really nice open place for the plums to develop. And then I just always, for myself, I don't use ladders, so I always prune the trees so I can reach them. And so I, when I get to a place like as high as I can reach, I prune to a ladder going out. That becomes a leader. So anything that comes above that, I just prune out and don't ever let new growth come that way. That was it.
All right. Well, I wanted to share a little something to keep this from being only 2 minutes. It's Carol here. Hi. I wanted to thank you guys so much for supporting us. It's been very, just been very sweet. And yeah, I didn't know really what to say. There's a few things I'd like to share, but I don't know if this is be the right platform or this time, if I should do it. But I just wanted to say, people have been asking me to share a little bit about herbs and what I do with regards to natural remedies, and I thought maybe I would share one thing. I have a adopted daughter from Russia that her name's DASHA. I don't know if she's gonna be on here at all and hear it, but when I was in Russia, I really appreciate that culture. It's very amazing to me. And one of the things that I really enjoy when I'm there is they put together winter drinks with fruit in them. And I thought about sharing with you a recipe. I'll put it in the comments or whatever that is underneath the video, whatever it's called. I'm not even sure. Anyway, it's you combine turmeric and ginger, and I would just cut, I don't know, I'd probably for about a quart, I'd maybe cut, a 1.5 to 2 inch piece of ginger root, and I always get organic, and if not organic, you want to peel it. Anyway, slice it thinly, and then slice about, I don't know, about a 1.5 inch or an inch piece of turmeric in with it. Throw in a pinch of pepper, because the black pepper really helps stimulate the turmeric to do its thing. And then, let's see, I put a cinnamon stick or some cinnamon, some nutmeg that you can actually put in with it. And then I bring it to a boil and let it simmer for about 30 minutes. And after it cools off a little bit, I might put a little bit of honey in it. And then I add some lemon slices, some orange slices, apple slices, and a sprig about this long of fresh rosemary, because I have oodles of rosemary in the garden. And that is an amazing immune drink, and it's really refreshing. It's super tasty, and it looks really beautiful too if you put it in a glass, quart jar. And so I thought that might be a good thing to add to this. There are quite a few other things that I might want to interject a little bit later, but right now, I guess this is it for now. Is that good, Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see you later.